Hey guys, it's Dag, and it is Tataru Tuesday, which means I'm here in Eorzea, and I've got my monk, Chad Fist. He's a level 62 monk. And yeah, so I found out yesterday, somewhere along the line, I get this really pestering notice from Microsoft that keeps telling me, you need to finish setting up your computer. I've had this computer for 8 years. I don't need to frickin' set it up anymore, okay? It's all set up the way I've wanted it. Anyway, it won't go away. It just keeps on coming back over and over and over again. And so it's like, okay, I got to do something with it. So anyway, I went ahead and I agreed to go ahead and set up the OneCloud backup stuff, but I only wanted a portion of my information backed up. And apparently it turned it on all three of the laptops, or all three of the computers that we have currently with my account listed on it, which includes my wife's, my own personal laptop, and then this machine. So everything got backed up, including Final Fantasy 14 and settings and all this other stuff from the laptop, which I hadn't finished setting up. So anyway, longer story getting longer, I logged in yesterday to find out what's going on with my machine, and of course they had a patch, right? So I couldn't really get into it, and so I started playing around with it and found out that my entire interface had been wiped out by this Microsoft thing that they just arbitrarily decided that they were going to force on me. So lo and behold, I had to reset all of my talents and everything, all of my spells on my bar, and so I've been messing around with that yesterday for a good portion of time, trying to get it all set up. Anyway, that's why my discussion about the stream tonight was like, I have to relearn everything. But actually, it's good because apparently there are some changes that I needed to make, and I'm going to be testing those out tonight. So you'll just have to hang in there because I'll be like mashing buttons, you know, doing it with my forehead kind of thing, and seeing what works and what doesn't. And okay, well, let me finish this before we go any further. Let's do this. It's time for Holiday of the Day. Holiday of the Day. So I had two choices that popped up on the calendar that I use. The most obvious one I'll leave because we'll do that one. The other one's Minecraft Day. Now, why they decided to talk about Minecraft Day, the only thing I can think of is that they decided that they needed to promote Minecraft. And that's actually a game I've never gotten into. I think I've tried it for like 5 seconds on my iPad at one point. It's just like I got eaten by a, I don't know what the green things are. I don't even remember what they're called. But anyway, I got eaten and that was the end of that. And it was like, yeah, okay. But I might like take another shot at it at some point. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, so it was Minecraft Day, but actually the one I wanted to mention is Earth Day. And that's kind of a no-brainer. Today's Earth Day, which is, you know, hey, tree huggers and all that fun stuff. But, you know, aside from the tree hugger stuff and all of that, it is very important that we kind of pay attention to what's going on around us. There are a lot of things that we could do better as a species. And, you know, one of those things is taking better care of the home that we're on. And yeah, we've got one shot. This is it, man. We cannot refabricate a new home. And, you know, regardless of what some people fantasize about colonizing other planets and stuff like that, it's not going to happen in my lifetime. So, you know, my comment to that is for those of us who don't have the wherewithal and the money to fly randomly to outer space and to other planets, we're going to have to take care of what we've got. And so, you know, do that. Promote legislation. Get laws passed. Go out and pick up trash. Whatever it takes. Go take care of your planet, because Earth It's the only place we have, okay? Anyway, let's move on. Where Chad is right now is over in, well, yeah, he's over in the Elfland in Gridania. And so he is there, and he's actually meeting with the important hippity-hoppity people and stuff like that. So diplomatic duties have brought me here on several occasions, but I find that I am as enraptured by the Black Shroud's beauty now as when first I laid eyes upon it. I fear that this time, however, events shall not afford us the luxury of enjoying the splendor of the forest. By the way, I am in the first part of 3.5. So if you're trying to figure out where are you with regards to your questing, 3.5 is in between the Heaven's Word and Stormblood. So it's like I'm 3.5. I got to go through, I think it's 3.55, and then I'm done with the in-between stuff. So then I can get into Shadow Word and Shadow Blood, Shadow Blood, Blood Sausage, Bloody Mary, whatever we want to call it. I don't know. Okay, here we go. I fear that this time, however, events shall not afford us the luxury of enjoying the splendor of the forest. All right, so we got there, and true to form, I can't just go talk to the guy. I've got to like figure out what I want. Heavenly Eggnog, Piety, Determination, Vitality, Speed Skill, and Direct Hit, Tenacity, Vitality, and Direct Hit. And then, yeah, okay. I don't remember what I'm supposed to be picking up as a monk, but I'll figure that out later. It seems we are to have an escort to the Lotus Stand. As long as it's not the White Lotus Stand. A pleasant place to discuss unpleasant matters, is that not? Yes, okay. Yes, of course, 'tis like that we are the last to arrive. Let us announce ourselves, shall we? And the honor guard says, sure, whatever. I'm trying to figure out what this other person's doing over here. They're just kind of like hanging out. Okay, where am I going? Speak. Well, let's see. I need to... where am I now? Okay, I gotta go through the tree. Into Old Gridania. And where am I? No, I don't want to be a leather worker. Okay, there's... I don't see where I'm supposed to go. Down there? An allied decision. Yes, okay. So I got to go to the Conjurer's Guild. Okay, where is the stone then? I got to go over here for the stone. Closest one. And let's see. Conjurer's Guild. Yes. Oh, that's kind of a neat. Okay, this is where you're going to end up. Yes. I don't have Botanist Guild? You're kidding. Okay, I guess I'll have to pick that up. Learn how to be a botanist. Okay, Silent Conjurer. The envoy from Ishgard has arrived? Very good. This way, if you please. Ah, and the Lomencia party as well. I haven't seen these folks in a while. I had hoped to slip in unnoticed, but I see I was not the only one delayed in my arrival. Greetings, Sir Emmerich. Admiral, always a pleasure. And Chad, I trust you are well. 'Tis a day for reunions, it seems. I believe you are well acquainted with my escort? Ah, Yuguri, yes. Master Chad, I was glad to hear from Rial that the missing scions have now been found. There is much and more I would discuss with you, but let us first attend the issue at hand, shall we?
I bid you welcome, my friends. As you will by now be aware, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come into possession of certain intelligence concerning recent developments in the region of Gyr Abania. It springs, I am assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alphino?
Indeed, Elder Seedseer. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
This Griffin of theirs is a fool if he thinks he can hold Belsar's wall against the Empire. When the Imperials move to take it back, they will come in force, and the resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud.
At the Battle of Cartano, the combined might of 3 grand companies labored to contend with the remnants of but a single Imperial legion. Alone, Gridania would be hard-pressed indeed to hold back the tide, should the Garleans turn their minds from reclamation to invasion.
Think about it, buddy.
May I once more convey my nation's deepest regrets for our inaction in the days prior to the calamity. 'Tis a stain upon our ledger that I would fain remove.
But...
Elder Seedseer, I do hereby request leave to deploy a defensive force within the borders of Gridania. Ishgard's return to the Alliance shall be honored by more than mere ink upon parchment.
That's good, for a change.
The Doman people too would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few, but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal.
On behalf of my people, I offer you my humble thanks. Gridania welcomes your assistance.
It is time we set our contingency plans in motion. Is the Alliance agreed? Then let us make ready for war. Victory favors the swift, and there is much to be done.
Ah yes, Mr. Perfect Hair.
The Council knows that Alamigo will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster the border's defenses seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one. Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
Right, we did that. So off and on, it's confused. He thinks something else is up, which is probably true. That the Council was able to reach an accord so swiftly is a heartening development in itself. I only hope my misgivings prove unfounded. Ah, good, you have yet to depart. I feared I had missed you. Oh, I just noticed the Easter eggs all over the place. Okay. Master Alphanod, a pleasure as always. And Mistress Alice, how wonderful to see you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption. I had hoped to thank Chad for serving as our escort before our duties called him away. I also wish to thank our Domon ally. Forgive me, my lord. I was but awaiting an opportune moment to join the conversation, and force of habit made me keep to the shadows. No apologies are necessary, Mistress Yagari. I was most grateful for your interjection when I offered Ishgard support. My nation's historic failure to heed the Alliance's plea for aid is a matter of record. Even so, the Alliance leaders were plainly unprepared for my impromptu apology. The resulting air of awkwardness might have lingered longer were it not for your timely offer of cooperation, which allowed the Elder Seer to accept us both. I very much appreciated the gesture. I only did my duty, Sir Amrak. The Empire is an enemy to us all, and we are grateful for the opportunity to fight at your side. And full glad are we to have you. Pray convey my regards to the Scions, my friends. We must return to Ishgard. Whatever is wrong with the simple sorry or thank you? Must these politicians always make a speech out of everything? Okay, that is how we adults speak, dear sister. Oh, come on now. Mayhaps the ones who like the sound of their own voice. In any case, our business here is concluded. We should be on our way as well. Will you accompany us to Reverend's Toll, Yuguri? And she's psyched. Actually, I think I shall first pay a brief visit to the East Shroud. I am curious to know how Papalimo and Ida fared in their talks with the Sylphs, not to mention that has been going on at Balasar's Wall. I will join you at the Rising Stones anon. So we don't get to go see what's going on. We have to go back to Reverend's Toll. All right. Fine. Where did I put stuff? Teleport. Reverend Toll. Okay. And it looks like... Oh, he's right there. Or she's right there. Or they're both there. Hello, ladies. Welcome back, Chad. I don't know about you, but I'm heartily glad that all of the talking is over. I understand that these council meetings are important, but do you not find it tiresome to have to weigh every word before you speak it? I doubt I will ever feel at home in the realm of politics. That said, people have been known to change. My brother is willing to run his own errands. Anything is possible. This is true. All right, let's go over this again. Spell speed. I don't have any spell speed. I have skill speed, though. So determination, vitality, and skill speed. Maybe in direct hit, right? Maybe I'll go for direct hit instead of a glancing blow. I'll go for speed. We'll see if it helps any. I'm so slow as it is anyway. Alice seems eager to discuss the council's decision with the other Scions. And you'll get another brick in the wall orchestration roll. Okay. Well, as much as I enjoy the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we headed inside. My brother and others will not be long. Yes. Let me into the Rising Stones. Always wondered, where's the piano hidden in this? Yes. Ah, you're returned from the council, but what of Alphanod? Did some other matter require his attention? Mine apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long. Greetings, everyone. Oh, Kryl, how's Nago doing? She will be all right, won't she? I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Tataru is keeping an eye on her and will know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I'm certain she will make a full recovery. Oh yeah, that's right. This is someone that Ida knew. All right, thank goodness for that. Now, mayhap you would share with us the Council's decision? Each of the nations, this guard included, has committed to providing military support to Gridania. The Orzian Alliance will soon have a significant force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any Imperial act of aggression. You know, I almost wish the Council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial caught between the Resistance and the Alliance. Ida, you cannot seriously... One does not lightly go to war with the Garlean Empire. Quite. Open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. Sigh. If only there were some way to reach the Griffin, some means to convince him to abandon the reckless course. Ponder, 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 ponder. It may not be entirely unfeasible. Thank you. Pondered first. There is a network of tunnels beneath Balsar's wall, secret passages dug by the Resistance to provide a way out of Alamigo, which may equally serve as a way in. Precisely. If all are in agreement, I would be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I am familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me. About as familiar as they are with me, you mean? Say what you want, I'm coming too. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you would have me, my services are at your disposal. As are mine. Why don't we just take everybody? Just get on a damn bus and go there, okay? It's been far too long since I shared a shadow with a shinobi, and I do not intend to waste the opportunity. 4 is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve to increase the risk of detection. Kryl and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you, Liveliers? I return to the East Shroud, stand watch over the border. Should matters take a turn for the worse, 'twould seem wise to be on hand. Might I prevail upon you to accompany me, Chad? Gridania will be safer for your presence, and while it may not seem the most thrilling duty, dear sister, might I ask you to remain at the Rising Stones to pass on messages and so on? No, she's not going to hang. To hold the fort, you mean? Very well, I suppose the task must fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you. Speak with Alphanod. Okay, Alphano. If you have any unfinished business in the toll, pray attend to it now. I would depart for the Hawthorne Hut without delay. The nearby watchtower offers an unobstructed view of Balsar's wall, and I should be interested to speak to the Alliance commanders who have installed themselves at its top. So he's going to be hanging out in the watchtower. Speak to Alphanod near the Hawthorne Hut. Yes, okay. So where are we? Okay, just looking at time and stuff and things. Because I think we've got a full raid we have to do as part of this. Or something. Something similar to that. Okay, now the next question is, where is he? Let's see if we can find him. More Donna. What? Let's try this again. Hawthorne Hut. Oh, it is like somewhere else. Okay, so do I have access? Report. Let's see if I do have the Hawthorne Hut. Okay, good. We're going to go back there. And what's his face? There he is. Hanging out with the Chocobo Keep. Ah, Chad, there you are. Come. Amariso's spire awaits. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to apprise us of any development at the wall. Fancy meeting the two of you here. We were about to set forth. Indeed, I was about to say 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have the need of divine or divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Don't worry, Alphanod. We'll have the griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it. Do make your mind, Ida. Nary a moment ago you seemed ready to shake the griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So which is it to be? It would be best to decide before we enter into negotiations. Trust me, Palpalimo, I'll shake whatever needs shaking. The talking part I leave to you. He's like, ugh. I think I feel a headache coming on. Let's be on our way, shall we? Ah, some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the spire? Our Alliance friends will doubtless have news for us. Okay, we have to go to the spire, right? Where is that? Oh, not too far. Good. Get on my mount. Of course, we have to go to the bottom first. Hello, Serpent Scout. Welcome, Warrior of Light. I assume you are here to speak with our commanding officers. You will find them on the observation platform. Pray proceed. Okay, I guess he's giving us permission to climb up. Oh, and we climb mysteriously up. Greetings, my friends. 'Tis good to see you both well. Pippin! I was hoping you'd turn up. I dragged half the watch, and Hilda, I dragged half the watch over here, and see and the sight of you might help remind them why we bothered. Okay, thanks, Hilda, for that. Roshat Riki. If memory serves, I have not seen many of you since the day of the Grand Melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honor it is to stand at your side. That was up in Ishgard, right? Yeah, 'tis heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered in common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? It's been very quiet. Thank you. So much for quiet. Reports? What? Seven Hells fighting has broken out on top of wall? A full-scale assault? So the Griffin has made his move. Someone has. And what's that supposed to mean? The attackers, they were wearing Grand Company colors. Impossible. We gave no such order. Of course, the wall was never the Griffin's target. It was bait. We have been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to this deception. If those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will surely think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war. Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it would be comparatively easy for the Griffin supporters to slip into Alamigo. He could then incite a rebellion amongst the populace, which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorzea, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. Chaos, I say! Chaos! Chad, we must make for the wall at once. Okay. What? Just the two of you? Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin from his course, and are likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. It will be dangerous, aye, but the confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin, and if we can do that... Lady Hilda, might I ask you have an airship ready to bear the Scions to safety? Ha! I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal, but you can count on me. We must prepare for Imperial reprisals. May the Navigator guide us through the storm. Everyone nods. Forward, comrades! The time has come to drive the Empire from Alamigo and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland. Alamigo will be free, no matter the cost. And he struts off. Speak with the Serpent Scout at the Amarasai Spire, which I did. Okay. And now what am I supposed to be doing? Speak with Alphanod, who's like over here somewhere. Oh yes, the Gall Gnats. There we go. All done. Alphanod is explaining it to me. From what Palpalimo told me, the trail ahead should lead us into the shadow of the wall. As we have two objectives, I suggest we divide our forces. I shall make straightaways for the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades ere they stumble into a bloodbath. While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Know that I would not propose such a course if there were any other way, but the time for subtlety is past. Take a band of your most trusted companions and cut a path through to the Griffin. Make him see reason by any means necessary. Once we are free of the tunnels, we will make for your position with all due haste, and if everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then swoop in and spirit us away to safety. I only pray that we have enough time. Caw. Alright, new regular duty has been added to the duty finder. Do your duty. What is this boring weevil? Why is the weevil bothering me? Okay, weevil gone. Alright, can I do this with NPCs? Yes! Alright, we got a marauder, a conjurer, a thaumaturge, and me, the monk. Alright, now remember, I've not done any of this stuff before, so this is the first time me going into this. So we'll see how it goes. And I haven't looked at YouTube to see how it's supposed to play out or whatever. So. But hell, if I get lost, you guys let me know I should be turning right, left, or whatever the case is, okay? Doggies. Okay, and I guess we go... Let's see what the map looks... Well, the map doesn't look like anything, so... Alright, we'll just go this way. Oh, can I even get on a mount here? No. Unavailable in this location. What's up here? Anything... Anything we can do? Oh, of course. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna have to get used to this, so let's see. Steel meditation, I'm all the way up. Need to lock the keyboard. Pick up a key. Yes, I now have a key. It's the key to my heart. Where am I headed? This way? Is this the way to go? Or do I need to go the other way? Oh, good question. I came this way already, right? Alright, so we go this way. I put this into the security terminal. Open the gate. Is there... Where else do I need to go? Oh, all kinds of folks here. Okay. This is interesting. I like the fact that I get to like beat up on this, whatever this thing is. It's over the armor. Oh, another key, right? At least they don't make you like go hunting from the keys this time. That's a good thing. Anything else in here I need to like worry about? Doesn't look like it. Move this over a little bit so I can see what's going on. Okay, we're going to go in here. First boss, Agitech Predator, the Via Predatoria. Across the This guy done yet? Come on. Oh, some more? There we go. Right, the outer reaches are just ahead. Thank goodness. Can I get some new Ring of Casting? Well, I'm not a caster, so that does me no good, right? Let's just double check that. Because I haven't looked to see. Yeah, casting? No. Okay, never mind. And moving on. Do I have a key for this? I guess. What am I supposed to do? Oh! Okay. It was like pop off and go do things. This guy is obnoxious. I would just have little shits to deal with. Slashers. This way. Let's see what we got. Oh, hello. Right on our heads. It's like I want to get the... this way. Oof. Oh, did I die? God damn it. Ah! Oh, God.
Stench.
Alright, I guess I bounced too far over. Is that what happened? It's like you don't want to go right into the corner because it'll just like, okay. One down. Okay, that was better. Oh, it's a treasure coffer. Is that why it killed me? Because I wasn't supposed to, like, get in the treasure coffer? Okay, bracelet of healing. That's not gonna do anything. Oh, another one of these guys. Okay. Let's get rid of that first. Oh, more. Well. I miss it having where the... Oh, there are the targets way over on the other side. I'm looking... I used to have it set up so that the targets would show up here. I'm going to have to monkey with the UI. We got more stuff coming. Is this us? I guess we jump on the escalator. Okay, next boss. What the hell is that? Okay. Now I'm stuck. Oh, well, we got slashers. Okay, next time I get that, I'm going to try True North. Let's see if I can see. Something on the ground. I think I got it right. Okay, this... Get out of the way. Ooh, ow. Goodness. Hey, I didn't get splattered that time. Armed guards of maiming. That might actually be something I can use. Let's see. Nope. Guess these are still too low. So, am I still going down? No, just that. Okay, we're going this way, I guess. All right. Magitech gunship. Woohoo! And a security terminal over there. So probably one of these guys is going to drop something. And a treasure coffer. I'll just sit here, beat on the gunship. Oh, maybe not. There's the identification key. And now we open the terminal. And we have to clear the parapet. You a pair of pets? Are you the pair of pets that I'm supposed to be going after here? Any more, no more things on the ground. Okay, I see something I need to move around, and I think it's that way. Let's see if it shows, if that makes it any easier. I want to mess with my HUD for a minute because I want to see. Oh, there's something in the settings about, and I don't know where it is. It might be just in the regular settings. System configuration? Maybe it's under system configuration. Not graphics. Theme settings. Other settings. Switch online? No. Close. Okay, I don't see it. I'm gonna have to mess with it later. Offline. So today was supposed to have been my softball day, and I skipped out on playing softball because my Achilles tendon is still bugging me, and so I chose to not push it. And then this afternoon, I went ahead and said I need to go for a walk because I haven't had any exercise for like a week. And so I got out and I walked. And I did my typical 3.5 miles up the hill and immediately screwed up my Achilles tendon again. So I'm just like, oh, I'm so mad. I might be done with softball for the season, so we'll have to see. Yeah, see this is the thing that I want to disappear. Having that thing covering everything is just here's what this does. It's like, I don't care. Oh, there's a treasure coffer. Choker offending. I'm offending, but I don't need that offending. Okay, we're gonna go up. And oh, cutscene. So is this the final boss? Oh, yes, it is. Here's this douchebag. The Griffin. The real Griffin. Okay. What's he want? It's the airship landing, so I guess this is it.
How'd you like these?
What? Turn around. Oh, I didn't turn around in time. Oh, shit. Okay, go, 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 go.
Sloppy. I'll tear you limb from limb. Sloppy.
He yaks all the time. I'm getting the shot up.
Amigo!
Holy shit. Oh, God. Where? Here?
Sloppy! Oh! Yeah! Yeah! Limb from limb. Yeah. Sloppy. For Alamigo! I have you now.
Those eyes? What is that? Back to the center?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
How'd you like these?
Cool sword. Nice fate. Oh, come on. You're not going to go, huh? Okay. He's no fun tonight. Let's see what we got. Trousers of healing. Okay, so I got, in other words, yeah, I got a pair of, yeah, nothing that I can actually use. I haven't seen anything for this guy for a couple of sessions, actually. It's been kind of depressing, but okay. Are we supposed to talk to him? Thank you all. Let's exit. You and me, Griffin. Pant.
You've beaten me, aye.
Yes, we did. Gilbert.
But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold, a glimpse of things to come.
Okay, if you don't remember, he was Ramon's best buddy, right? Yeah. See, I remember.
We did it! We showed the bastards!
Okay.
Aye! Victory is ours!
And who knows, lads? Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
I don't think that's what we wanted to happen, though, right? Who's this dude?
This is for Alamigo, for Eodia. They die that others may live.
Uh-oh. Is he gonna blow everyone up? That's not good.
Vanguards! Attack!
Seven hells. Do you hear that?
Spiders. Why did it have to be spiders?
War machines. How did they get here so quickly?
Stand your ground! For the resistance!
Oh.
There's nowhere to run. We're cut off.
Damn. It's kind of wiped everybody out.
Gods help us! What are we thinking? The Empire's too big. Too powerful. Mighty Ralker, grant us the strength to crush our...
Well, so much for that dude. And that was depressing.
There you are.
Yes.
As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
What do we do? This is a massacre!
Yeah, no shit.
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
Illbird. I should have known. This has to end. It has to end now. Do you not see your countrymen dying? Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
Retreat? With the moment of my triumph so close at hand? You truly are a sheltered child, Leverrier.
Eyeballs.
Nidhogg's eyes. No abyss is too deep for you, I see. But trust me when I say that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces. My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lodorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Alamigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
We'll suckle on the souls of the hopeless. Okay, whatever.
What exactly do you mean to do?
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
Summoned? You cannot mean to fight the Empire with a primal! You know full well the danger, the futility of relying on such power!
Oh yes, I know their limitations. Which is why I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
What? Here? Now?
Like hells you will!
Cade, go get him. Okay.
An ending to mark a new beginning. My pain, my longing, you shall have it all!
Woohoo! Splat. So what happens? He just killed himself. And like splattered both eyeballs on the ground. Okay.
This light, is it...
His death completed the ritual. The primal is taking shape.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do!
There is one thing.
What? Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Papalymo, is he gonna
Master
take a
Louis
flying
briefly
leap?
contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days!
Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Tumtumati, of course! The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Don't you dare, Papalimo! I know how that spell works. It is time to leave.
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go. The further away, the better.
No! If you're staying, then so am I.
Of course.
No, Ida! There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here, not like this. Take her! Please, you have to take her!
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
Well, let's see. Trust in Papalymo and leave on the airship, or stay at Papalymo's side? I'm gonna stay. Oh, maybe not.
Hilda! I think he means now!
I bid thee farewell again, my dear Ida.
See you, bye.
Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
So what happened? Oh, okay. Why? Why didn't they let me stay? Papalymo's my friend. I should have been there with him. You could see it in his eyes, Ida. He knew what he was doing, what had to be done. Master Louisoix wore that same look right before the end. Do you think I don't know that? I know all right. I know. There is nothing more you could have done. Ilbert caught us all off guard. Even Chad was powerless to stop him. You must blame someone, then blame me. Just promise that you will never forget that Papalymo strove to protect or the lessons he tried to teach you. Don't don't speak to me. Leave Ida to me. Go on, go back to the Rising Stones. The others need to know what happened here. Okay, and we get the another brick orchestration roll. Another brick in the wall. Just a brick in the wall. So, didn't I just do this? Pretty sure. Don't have to do it a second time. It is plain that recent events have shaken Alphanod to the core, obviously. Once again, I find myself at a loss of words. Well, no, you never are at a loss, but Thancred is right. We must return to the Rising Stones and apprise our companions of all of this. Pray make your way there at once. I will send word to Stola and the others of our imminent return. Okay, and I'm going back to the Rising Stone, obviously. Let's see. Ooh. It's a Tesla? That's interesting. Okay. And I guess we're talking to Alice. "'Twould seem you bring ill tidings, brother." Aye, behind the griffin's mask we found the grinning face of an old adversary, Ilberd. I know not how, but he had in his possession the eyes of Nidhogg, whose dread power he used to initiate a summoning ritual even as we looked on. By the 12. I don't understand. To attempt such a magic requires 1 ounce of one's ether. Every ounce of one's ether. No one, not even grandfather, could cast Hope to Survive. Indeed, it was ever a last resort, as I am certain Papalymo was aware. Thus did the pupil, follow in the footsteps of his master, even into the grave. I have as yet been unable to explain how Ebert came to possess Nidhogg's eyes. In the depths of the sea of clouds, a perpetual storm of water and wind-aspected ether rages. No mortal could endure such conditions. Maybe it wasn't immortal, huh? Then mayhap it was the work of an Ascian. But now is not the time for idle speculation. Kryl, have need of your assistance. Yes, of course. We must inspect the cocoon of light and ascertain the state of the primal trapped within. Between our respective talents, I dare say we shall glean some measure of insight. Understood. I can't promise I'll be able to sense much through the barrier, but I shall certainly do my best. As shall I. Let us be about it then. What? Without so much as a by your leave? Pray forgive Archon Estola her brevity. She seeketh employment, lest her grief deprive her of the will to act. A desire to comfort Ida doubtless compoundeth her unseemly haste. I too must contend with this grievous loss in mine own way. By the leave, Lady Alice, I shall honor, whatever your name is, I shall honor our fallen colleague through gainful study. There exist writings which may yet further our understanding of this cocoon of light. See you, bye. Mayhap I was too quick to judge. Surrendering to sadness and regret would be a poor tribute to Papalymo's sacrifice. Quite. We must begin preparations to face Ilberd's accursed creature without delay. What time we have was purchased at too dear a price for us to squander it. School's out forever. Wow, that's has a different meaning than I thought it was going to. The interminable weight produced from Gridania seems to be taking its toll on Alice. Ah, Chad, I wish I had more to tell you, but the situation in the East Shroud remains largely unchanged. Meaning we still have no idea how long it will be before... It's a cell phone call. Communication from the Alliance. One moment. Yes, of course our representatives will be present. My thanks. We're from Gridania. The Council will shortly be reconvened. The Alliance leaders have already begun to assemble. They wish to discuss the Primal, of course. As Ishtola's last report, the cocoon yet hung above the wall unchanged. Yes, but the Elder Seedseer doubtless shares our concern about how long it will remain so. I am told that Sid Garland has been called in to add his expertise to the proceedings. A wise decision. The more minds we have working on this, the better. Well then, I suggest we leave the Rising Stone in Tataru's capable hands and make haste for the Lotus Stand. Alright. Bye, Tataru. I don't know what you're going to do with my measurements yet. You haven't said anything. And now for something completely new and different.
A word, if you would, good sir. This place, it is within the realm of Eorzea.
You're an odd-looking fellow, aren't you? Still, takes all sorts, I suppose. This here's Vesper Bay. Thanalan's door to the ocean, as some folk like to call it.
Am I to understand from your answer that I have indeed arrived in Eorzea?
Eh? Yes? You're in Eorzea?
Ah! A plain response at last, and the one I wanted at that. My journey was not without its hardships, and I would sooner travel by land than put to sea again. You do not believe that so small a bark could bear me across the ocean? Such timid little sailors. I had but to set my course and set my jaw till I made port.
Okay. Did you just fart?
Though, it would perhaps have been wise to lay down my oars a moment to sup on more than the spray of brine water.
Oh.
By the trembling of my limbs, I sense a brief repast may be in order.
Okay.
Nay, I will not hearken to the feeble grumblings of an empty belly.
Oh, it was...
Duty
okay.
comes before all.
All right.
Good God, man. Are you all right?
Thou art far indeed from home, friend.
Okay, I'm in 7th. Where am I supposed to go? Speak with the silent conjurer at Nofika's altar. Where the hell is that? I guess we need to leave. Okay, so where's Nofika's altar? It's back of the Black Shroud. Okay. Can I go back to Gridania? Is that what? Oh. At Nofika. Okay, silent conjurer at the Nofika stone. Okay. Alright. So we go back to Gridania. Where is it? It's Gridania. Oh, did I not go to the right place? Maybe not. Let's see if I gotta go out. Out and about. Okay. We'll step on the Easter eggs. Welcome, Warrior of Light, this way if you please. Yes.
Dear friends, pray accept my heartfelt thanks for your efforts in defense of Gridania's borders. I would fain dwell longer on my gratitude for the support of the Alliance, but the situation at Belsar's Wall demands that we forego such pleasantries.
According to our most recent intelligence, the cocoon of light that formed in the air above the wall remains undimmed and unbroken. After measuring the cocoon's etheric concentrations, Archon Y'shtola has confirmed the presence of a primal entity.
We kind of already knew that.
So we must assume that Ilbert's thrice damned god is indeed trapped within. And what news of the Imperials? They're not like to ignore such a spectacle.
Sir, a Garlean airship was observed making an approach, but the vessel was destroyed when it drew near. The Empire appears to have made no subsequent attempts to reach the object.
The soldiers who witnessed the incident spoke of a lance of light issuing from within the cocoon. Of an entire warship being reduced to smoking ruin in the space of a moment. Veterans of Cartano, meanwhile, likened the destruction to that wrought by the fiery wrath of Bahamut.
We could face another calamity.
So the Primal is awake then? Contained, yes, but for how long? We must destroy it now, lest it break free.
Agreed. There is, however, the small matter of how to get close enough to a being that swats warships from the sky as you would a bothersome gnat.
We're all standing around with our eyes closed.
Is this truly so complex a puzzle?
Or have you no stomach for the obvious solution?
I was wondering when he was going to show up.
What the hells are you doing here?
A pleasure to see you too, Garland. Now, if you'd be so kind as to explain to these good people why you should be begging me for my assistance, that would be most appreciated.
Who is this man?
Oh, how terrifically rude of me. Nero Tolskeva, former tribunus of the 14th Legion of the Garlean Empire. These days, however, one might say that I'm something of a free agent.
What do you want, Nero?
I was getting to that. Although you already know what I'm about to propose, old friend. As you have rather belatedly realized, within that frail binding lurks an entity alike in strength to the great Bahamut, and the only force in existence which might conceivably contend with such a foe is the very creation which captured the Elder Primal in the first place. I speak, of course, of Omega.
Grin.
Omega? That hulk has been gathering dust beneath the plains of Cartanau since the Allagans breathed their last. And none alive knows how to wake it.
I'm sorry? Do you understand who it is with whom you have the privilege of speaking? I'm Nero Tolskeva, Master Engineer, the mechanical genius who restored the Ultima weapon to full operational capacity. And as luck would have it, I am graciously offering you the use of my considerable expertise.
Another damned engineer. It's just what we need, right?
And what,
All
you
right,
just
these
expect
are my
us to
fees.
accept? You're a fool if you think your deeds at the Crystal Tower are enough to win my trust, Nero.
Trust? You wound me, Garland. All those years, studying side by side at the Academy, sharing both trial and triumph, we were countrymen once, you and I. But sentiment aside, have you a better solution? Or do you mean to send in your vaunted hero there, as you always do, and pray the world is not engulfed in flame? Let us approach the problem in a rational manner. Does not the fact that Omega slumbers in stasis point to the existence of some overriding technology? A means of control?
Possibly.
I would ask a question, if I may. Nero, was it not? In the event that we succeeded in using Omega to shackle the Primal in the manner you propose, what then would become of it? Do we not risk repeating the mistakes of the Allagans?
Omega is but a tool. How we choose to employ that tool is entirely up to us. Of course, if you would rather leave it buried beneath Cartanau while you continue your petty squabbles above, then I suppose that is also your choice.
Spare us, Nero. The Seedseer's concern is a valid one. He who controls Omega wields the power of the gods, the very power which led the Allagans to destroy themselves.
And does it not fall to we engineers to prevent such misuse? What was your company's proud slogan? Freedom through technology?
Sounds like a Westinghouse
A creed
slogan.
you follow, is it? What say you? Do we take this villain at his word?
Oh, come on, Sid.
He makes me grind my teeth is what he does. But I suppose we don't have much of a choice. Would the Council be willing to entrust this matter to a pair of former Imperials?
Yes. The task of restoring the Allagan relic will be yours. But the responsibility for its reawakening must remain with the Council. Do we condone this course of action?
Aye. 'Twould seem we do. Let the record show that we invest this contingent with the authority to enter Cartanau and take command of Omega. Sid, I appoint you leader of the expedition. Scions, I would ask that you assign some few of your number to escort Master Garland and supervise the other one.
Yeah. Okay.
We should be happy to oblige. The politics of Cartanau being what they are, I dare say our neutrality will prove useful in avoiding any unnecessary entanglements.
If I am not mistaken, Doma occupies a similarly neutral position. Might we not persuade you to join the expedition, Lady Yugiri? If you suspected any foul play from Nero, you would be welcome to kill him.
She might like that.
My
Side-eye.
blade is yours.
Not a moment's hesitation, eh? You'll forgive me if I do not shake your hand.
This is interesting. He could be good comic relief, right? Alright, and I need to talk to Alphanod. Well, that was a rather unexpected development, and one which raises a number of questions, not least among them, how Nero chanced to learn of the council meeting in the first place. And another scroll. This is Steel Reason Orchestration scroll. Okay. And I guess we keep going. Alphanod is eager to join Sid and the others. Sid and the others are assembling at the airship landing. Okay. Alice is already on her way, and it would not do to lag too far behind. Let us be off. I guess we're going to take an airship. And we gotta go this way and out. Let's see if I can find it on the map first. Where's the airship? Down here? And yeah, that's exactly where... Oh, wrong way. Gotta go this way. Yeah, it won't help to, like, try to bounce anywhere, because we're going to be pretty much where we need to be anyway. Why did I go this way? To step on a bunch of Easter eggs. To get stuck underneath the roof, yes. Okay, where did I go? Too far, obviously. Oh, that's right. We're taking the airship, not the boat. Duh. Piffles Mushu. Okay. And go downstairs for the airship. Or is it out here? No, it's downstairs, right? Here's Sid. Chad, Alphanod, ready to go. The others have stepped out onto the landing for a moment. Lest your wonder, Nero insisted that he be allowed to inspect the Excelsior before boarding. And you let him? Despite his very timely offer of assistance, the thought of that man poking about in the workings of the ship without proper supervision does not fill me with confidence. Calm yourself, Alphanod. Your sister was adamant that he would never leave her sight. She and Yugiri are... well, here they are now. Right, I think that's everyone. Shall I set course for Cartano? Might I ask that we delay our departure slightly? I require no more than a few hours at most. Our colleagues are studying the cocoon even as we speak, and I would hear their latest observation ere we proceed. It would seem wise to gain as clear an understanding of the situation as possible before formulating our plan. Oh, I thought time was against us. How foolish of me. It's going to be like that, huh? Hold your tongue. When we want your opinion, we'll ask for it. Thank you, Alice. Forgive me, my lady. I shall keep my counsel until such time as you have finished procrastinating. All right, while Alphanod speaks with his colleagues, I shall follow the Excelsior over to Mordana, and we can reconvene at the Rising Stone. Mine apologies for the trouble. I shall visit Estola and the others forthwith and join you as soon as I am able. Chad, pray accompany Alice back to the Rising Stones. I should feel safer knowing that you are present to entertain our guest. Right, everyone head to Mordana. Is welcome to travel aboard the Excelsior. I'll clear things with the girl at the counter here. Let her know when you're ready to leave. So I guess we're going to go take the Excelsior, right? And... Hi, Hida. You're traveling Master Garnlund, sir. The Enterprise Excelsior is right this way. Yes, I'm going to travel. Oh, it doesn't even show me getting on the ship. Bummer. And here I am. Not quite a door-to-door service, but I couldn't exactly land here in the toll's main square. Oh, come on, why not? Shall we join to the Rising Stones then? And, okay, we're going this way, though. Let me find a mount so I can get there. Oh, there's Nero.
So these are the fabled headquarters of the Scions. I confess I would have expected an order of self-proclaimed warrior scholars to surround themselves with the fruits of man's enlightenment. And yet there's not so much as a single piece of magitech in sight. It never ceases to amaze me how primitive you Eorzeans truly are.
Why, thank you.
Oh, I'll have you know that the Rising Stones is home to the very latest in magitech innovation.
You tell him.
Wedge calls it the Mark 14 Thermocoil Boil Master, and it's the finest kettle I've ever had the pleasure to own.
We are returned. Well, Ida and I, at least. Ishtola and the others remain behind to continue their assessment of the binding magic.
There didn't seem much point staying just for that, so I decided to come back with Alphino. Papalimo bought us this time. We shouldn't waste it.
By your leave!
This guy again. What's the story with him?
Good God, that voice could fell a gigas.
This is the Rising Stones, domicile of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I enter at the invitation of one Lord Urianger. I spy you there, Shadow Walker. You always were a hard one to find.
Yugiri, do you know this man?
Gosetsu! Why are you come to Eorzea?
Gosetsu?
In search of you, Yugiri. For days and nights did I row across the angry sea. I made port in good spirits, only for my own flesh to betray me over the trifling matter of an empty belly. Collapsed in the street like an unfed stray I was, until Lord Urianger came to my aid. Over a most welcome meal, we spoke of the plight of Doma, and I learned of our displaced countrymen's work to resettle this blighted land. 'Twas blind fortune that I was able to locate you so swiftly. But now we must make ready to depart. Our master languishes in dire peril, and Doma calls her daughter home.
It is not so simple, Gosetsu. There are obligations which bind me here.
You refuse? Did you mislay your oath during your flight from our homeland? The laws of hospitality must be honored, but surely the vow to defend your master demands the greater obeisance.
It was our master who bid me guide our people to safe haven by any means necessary. And it was the Scions you see before you who provided us succor and sanctuary when all others refused. Dire peril or no, were I to return without first repaying such hospitality, our master would cut me down at the threshold.
Mayhap that is so.
There is more. A crisis threatens all within this realm, Eorzean and Doman alike, and I go to play my part in its resolution. I will not bring shame upon our liege by abandoning my people or my duty.
How very noble of you. Now, in the name of honor, kinship, and, yes, practicality, might I suggest we get this expedition underway? Or would you rather debate the finer points of duty and leave Omega to the Empire?
The Empire? Yugiri, you draw steel against the curse of Garlemald? Then why did you not say so? My blade is oath-bound to fall upon the ranks of the Imperials wheresoever they march. Lead on, Shadow Walker, and may the enemy tremble at our coming.
Okay, Gosetsu is going to be a new pet. Is he going to become part of the Scions? Chad, wait! Could I speak with you for a moment? Okay. Do you remember when I had to meet you at the Diamond's Forge and we ambushed you? Yes. Well, once we had your measurements, I set to work making you a traveling outfit in my spare time. I've only had just this moment finished the stitching, but I wanted you to have it before you left. Here. Cool. You can try it on now if you like. All right, I will. And I'm ready to go hit the disco, man. Assuming we measured correctly, the fit should be just right. Snug, but not too snug, if you know what I mean. So, how does it feel? Yeah, dude. Ready to rock. You're not just saying that, are you? Oh, I can't tell you how much this means to me. To have crafted something worthy of the Warrior of Light well, let's just say it makes all the practice worthwhile. Yay, I also sewed in a blood pearl, charmed to, bring you home. May it always protect you. Aw, that's sweet of her. Cool, so I get all of this, huh? Yeah, so I get a Scion's Adventures monocle, the jacket, the pants, and the boots. Complete. But I'm not wearing the monocle, so I'm going to have to, try it on here. Am I swapped back to my other gear now? Yeah, swap me back. Okay. Ida's eyes shine with rekindled determination. Fly free, my pretty. So we have to wake Omega up, right? When do we start? Ida, are you sure that's... I'm sure, yes. I won't lie and say I'm completely fine, but I'll feel a lot better if I'm doing something useful. Very well, I will remain here and continue coordinating our efforts with the Alliance. Alphanod, mayhap you could return to Gridania and assist Stola and Kryl? A fine suggestion. The rest of us will form a Cartano expedition party. Nero and I will focus on rousing Omega, while Chad, Ida, and our Domon friends take care of the security. Ooh, he's happy. He looks like a security guard anyway, so... The Excelsior is by the lake just outside town. We'll leave as soon as everyone is ready. And this puts me back outside? Nope. Now it does. Okay, where's the lake? Where is this? Okay, but where am I versus... I'm up here, right? Yeah, so I gotta go back down. All right. No, I don't want to do that. I want that. You can fly no higher. You'd think you'd be able to see this thing from up here. There it is. All right, and I'm going to get off my mount and just stand here. I think this is where I'm going to call it tonight. One of the things I told you I messed up my Achilles, and so I need to go throw some more ice on it and hang out for a while with my leg on a couch. Woohoo! Trust me, I'm not the kind of person who likes to sit around and not do stuff. So yeah, this is kind of pissing me off, but that's the way it goes. I will be back tomorrow at 11. I am playing SWTOR, and hopefully people will be able to join me, and we'll be doing SWTOR story time with Dag and Peep. And we're leveling a couple of Imperial characters in SWTOR and having fun with the storyline and leveling, doing that kind of stuff. So, if I don't see you before the next time I see you, have a good day. Have a fantastic afternoon. Have an incredible evening. I love you all. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you soon. Peace out.